Alright, take two. I need a bigger room. Drum's taking up the whole room. Freaking inconsiderate drummers. Always taking up all that space. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't that my drum kit? Yeah. Okay, so I want to make a video about arpeggios. Now, of course, when I try to do them on camera, I always sound like a beginner or whatever. But I'm going to do them on my Flying V here. I'm plugged in. I'm not plugged in. And then I'm going to do them on my acoustic 10-string guitar, formerly known as a 12-string, because something happened. But it's just, whenever I'm writing a song, right now I got a couple of cool arpeggio things that I'm going to be doing. And writing from the guitar solo out. Not the whole song, but just when you get to that section. Okay, let's say you're doing something like, right? It's really hard to solo over that in the sense that coming up with something really good. You know what I mean? Because it's just, so you can do all that stuff, you know, all the pentatonic stuff, but it really, you can't go anywhere with it, right? Because there's really just not enough chords there. But what if you were to write your guitar solos from the solo out and then put chords behind it? Well, this is where theory is going to help you out, because you're going to know what you're doing. So I'm going to stick predominantly at E, but I'm just going to show you something I've been working on for a long time. But so that's your E minor arpeggio there. Get a little bit faster. Almost impossible to do on the 12th string, but I'm going to show you just how you can really spice things up by just knowing where you're going next, right? So now you just got to find the chords behind that and go, how's that going to sound? That's going to sound pretty good, right? So you can even, this is, I'm going to do this one on the 12 strings. I was just playing around with it. But just if you want to razzle people, knowing where you're going is always going to be better than improvising to a degree. Sometimes you discover really crazy things improvising, but you can always improvise about, like, you can cheat here. You can improvise around the arpeggio. So you know, you could throw extra notes in there, whatever dynamics, or whatever, and you can play what round, but you already know where you're going to be. You're going to be in that arpeggio or whatever. But so you can do something cool like this. So you can see, like, I can kind of play around in there quite a bit without actually really worrying about where I'm going to go next. So you could do that on there. Now I'm going to try it on my 12 string, not that whole sequence, because A, I don't have enough frets on the 12 string. But if you're doing something, okay, and you just want to kind of grab the audience's attention, you can do stuff like that. Oh, stupid phone, of course. But hopefully my 10-string guitar here will drown it out. So anyway, here's what we're going to do. So we're going to start off so you can get up there. Yeah, so anyway. So now if I got to put chords behind all that, play it a lot. So I know I'm going to be in an E, right? And then here, I'm going to be on the, I can go like, and that's pretty much, or yeah, or was it an F sharp that I do here? No, it's an F, yeah. So I'm going like, right. Kind of forget where I'm going here. Okay, so I know I'm starting on an E. So you know there I'm on a G, so I'm like E. I think that's the chord progression of what I was doing there. And then there's a little bit in, you know, sliding in between. So you can see how quickly going from 3 chords suddenly when you do the guitar solo first, now you've got something a little bit better to throw. You're going to have more chords there for sure. So. G, so we got E. And then I forget what, yeah, that one would be, yeah, so we're going to go, yeah, E. Something like that. Anyway, you get the idea what I'm doing here. Like wherever you go with your arpeggio or your guitar solo in general. So you just go like to the octave, but you're not always just sitting on the root note. You've got these chords that are basically covering the root notes for you, and like so that's sort of the progression you got there with all those you know. You see what I mean? Like going back and forth. So try to write your guitar solos. You don't necessarily have to use arpeggios, but arpeggio is a great way to demonstrate where the guitar solo can go, right? So you don't have to, you can play each note individually, or you can just do sweeps, whatever you're the best at. But write your guitar solo first, and then throw the chords behind it, and then find a bridge to get back into whatever the regular rhythm is. So that'll give you really, it's like putting a song within a song within a song within a song, which is really cool. So I'm going to go with that. So you guys tell me what you guys think, and there you go.